Hey everybody, welcome to one of the days of FISHMAS. So the 12 days leading up to Christmas, every year, for about 5 or 6 years now, we've been doing the 12 days of FISHMAS, sometimes the 25 days of FISHMAS, depends on how big our budget is for Christmas. So this year we're doing 12 days of FISHMAS, and today is one of our first bigger days. So the last 6 days, we add in like 2 or 3 really big days of FISHMAS that are a little above and beyond and gonna make a really big difference in someone's life, and today is one of those days. So me and Madison here are getting ready to drive out to Michigan International Prep School in Davison. And a little quick backstory, the superintendent of the school said he was a fan of the show, which is super cool, and he reached out to one of his teachers who went to high school with me and asked if I could come in and talk to one of the students. Now there's a student there who wants to be a content creator for bow hunting. And bow hunting's not my world in any way. I've never bow hunted my entire life. I haven't even shot a bow in, 15 years probably. But they wanted me to reach out to him to give him some advice and pointers and hopefully inspire him to follow his path. But I wanted to do one better, and if you guys know me at all, you know that I would do anything I can to try to inspire people, especially inspire people to chase their dreams and follow their passions like I did. So we made some calls, some emails, did everything we could. I went out and bought a $100 gift card to an archery shop, and they matched it with a $50 gift card. So we have $150 in gift cards for an archery shop by his house. We also have like $150 worth of accessories that got sent to us by Pine Ridge Archery. And also Pine Ridge Archery sent us a really cool letter that I'm going to read on camera directly to the student. His name is Koeden. And he's going to be the first brand ambassador on their brand ambassador program, if he wants to be, of course. So they sent me a letter to read to him, which is super cool. And I got him a whole bag, a Christmas bag full of Bassquatch merch, like all the new stuff, like our really cool new hats we have, some new stickers, all the new stuff. So he's going to be pretty excited. We have over $350 worth of stuff. And he thinks that we're just going to meet him to go over some tips and tricks and some advice to get him started doing content creation. And we're gonna do a little bit more than that. So we're gonna hit the road now. We got about an hour drive to get out to the school, and I got my camera guy and photographer meeting me there, and we're gonna document this whole thing, and I think he's gonna get a kick out of it too. So this will be a lot of fun. So follow along, guys. Let's see how it goes.
The Bassquatch Hunter.
All right, good to go. You ready? Okay, let's do this. All right, so this is Mike McKinstry, the host of the Bassquatch Hunter, and I'm here with my new buddy, Koeden, and we're going to talk about doing some content together. I just introduced you, so let me do it again. Sorry. You looked at me like you just said my name.
It's like,
This will break you into not being nervous on camera,
yeah.
too.
Just speak up a little bit more.
Yeah. This is Mike McKinstry, the host of the Bassquatch Hunter, and I'm here at Michigan International Prep School, and I'm here with a good buddy.
I'm Koeden. I'm here with Mike. He's going to teach me and get me to run around with learning how to film and being a content producer so I can get started and learn exactly how to do it so I can be successful. And
all right, let's get started. It's the best intro. It's awesome. So what kind of content have you done so far, or what kind of content do you want to do?
I've done mostly filming turkey hunting.
Okay.
Done a little bit of filming for deer hunting, but I want to stick with turkey hunting, and I want to film, like I was telling you, guiding, take people out, get them on their first deer or bird, film them so they'll have their memories forever, you know, because nobody else really does that.
Yep.
Everybody else, you know, guys, they'll just take them out there, get it done and get it over with, but I rather let them live the full experience, you know, out in the woods, getting
preserve
filmed,
the memories,
and then, you know, they can take that film home, and then they can show their families and show them what they did and how they did it, and just to help everybody else realize how much fun is really in there, instead of just, you know, everybody else puts it out to be just, oh, you go out there, easy as pie, get it done. nothing to it, you know.
Yep. But you can show them how it's really done.
Yeah.
And what goes into it.
Yeah.
But also, like you said, so I like what you said, and I think I told you this over text messages too. That's how I got started doing this too. Is I wanted to share how fun fishing was out of a kayak,
Right.
and I would tell my buddies like, "Hey, I fish out of a kayak, not a boat anymore," and they laughed at me. They're like, "Out of a kayak? Like that's ridiculous. Like we're adults, we can use boats."
Right.
And I was like, "No, these things are really cool." So I started making videos just so people would see how cool it was, and hopefully they would want to do it too. And then over time, like when I started making an actual show, I was like, you know how cool it would be to like literally like exactly what I'm doing here. Like I want to be able to teach people how to do content and how to make a career out of this if they want.
Yeah.
Because people don't realize you can do it. Like, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like people are like, oh, I can video it, and then what do I do with it? It's like, well, you can inspire people to want to do it too. And that's
Yeah.
where it really becomes fun, because if you start getting people that are like, hey, I got into turkey hunting because of your videos.
Right.
Like,
Then
that's
it
the most
makes
rewarding
you feel
thing.
good,
Yeah,
too.
it's the most rewarding
Yeah.
thing in the world. And then especially if you're taking their memory, like if I've never turkey hunted, and I definitely want you to take me.
Right.
And my first time, we're going to film the heck out of it, because
Yeah.
I want to remember it, because it's the first time I've ever done it.
Right.
So if that's something that you end up doing and you can offer, that gives you so many career paths in the
Yeah.
future. Like you can just, like you could run with that and actually make a good living doing that,
Yeah,
because
and
you're not
take it
offering just
somewhere.
one thing.
Right.
Like, you know.
You can actually take it somewhere, you know. And then the way I see it, if you're filming everything that goes down in that hunt with these new people, like you were saying, you never done it before.
Yeah.
It'd be your first time, you know. And no matter how hard you try that first time, you're gonna remember it. But it's gonna be so much better if you can rewatch what happened, you know.
And you remembering it doesn't mean that you could share it the right,
Right.
like it won't do it justice.
Yeah,
like
no,
you can tell someone
you
how cool it was,
right.
but if you're like, hey,
can't
watch this
show 'em.
video.
You can't show them,
Exactly.
you know.
And then
Versus
plus,
that
if I
video
saw
will.
that video of how excited you get in your first hunt, it's gonna make me want to do it too.
Right.
And that's just how you can build your
Yeah.
you can build your client base that way. You can build your content that way. Like everything builds off of people being excited off of your excitement. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Right.
So that's really cool about it too.
And like you're saying, with everybody else looking at you and how excited you are with it, it makes them want to do it more. It makes them more excited about it.
Yeah.
And then if they're doing it and they're getting videoed, then they see themselves doing it, and they can show everybody else they know around them, and then it's gonna make a bigger perspective for everybody to see on what's really happening when you're going out there and doing it.
What's your main goal, you'd say, with doing content? Like, do you want to have like a show eventually, or do you want to just be a guide? Is that your main goal? Or what do you?
I'm more looking to where I just want to be a guide, and then I want to dangle around and, you know, posting content on YouTube and Instagram and such, and then maybe have my own show. But I was more just thinking about guiding and using guiding the video and sharing the videos, and if whatever happens with YouTube, you know, if that blows up or if it don't, is what it is. I'll still be guiding and filming and doing what I love, you know.
So that's a really smart way to do it, because I call it spider marketing, where you put out as many legs as you can. So if you're
Yeah.
doing guiding and content and all these other avenues, if one of them's not working good,
The
you
other
have the
one
other one.
is.
Exactly.
Right.
So it's a really good way to do it too.
Yeah.
That's really smart. There's something I do every year. I started this thing like 6 years ago. I call it the 12 days of FISHMAS, where like for 12 days in a row we do really cool stuff. Like we go to grocery stores and buy groceries for people, and like we just do cool things for people. And it just so happens like this is the time of year for that. So I was like, hey, this would be really cool, like meet up with you and like sharing some tips with you and stuff like that. But I went one step further and I got you some surprises, if that's okay. So
Not
to be
gonna bother me,
yeah,
no.
you're like,
Yeah,
okay,
have to.
you're like free presents. All right. So can you give me that box, Maddie? So I want to share this with you. I'm super excited about it. So we got you some Christmas presents. So I'm gonna give you this one first, because this one is like the coolest one in my opinion. So that one is from the show directly. So
From
not
you?
not gonna ruin the surprise, but it's knit hats, baseball hats. This is apparel from our show, and stickers and stuff like that.
That's
but this
sweet.
that's the newest stuff. And then there's two. They should be in the bottom right there. Are they in the bottom right there? Yes. I'll give these to you last. So that's all. So none of this apparel is even out yet, which is kind of cool. We just
So
finished
it's all
yesterday.
new.
So you're the first person to have those hats, those stickers, those logos, everything like that.
That's some sweet
and that's-
stuff, man.
And
one of our characters is named Squatch, and he's like the Sasquatch who's been in hiding for hundreds of years, and he finally
Yeah.
started coming out and finding new adventures. So it's kind of like where you're at, which is cool.
Yeah, this stuff's sweet. I love the content you post. I was
Yeah.
watching some of the videos and everything, and it's like that's the goal I want, but I don't know if I want to go as serious as you are. Like you're on Discovery and such.
Yeah.
You know.
I didn't want to at first either, to be honest with you. I just wanted to make YouTube videos so people believed me that kayak fishing was cool.
Right.
Like, and that was it. And
it wasn't boring.
And that like fishing was actually fun. And then it turned into a thing where I was like, it was really impacting people. And I think you're gonna notice the same thing. Like it was really making a difference. And I started getting messages from people, be like, hey, you really got me into fishing. And I had some messages where people were like, hey man, like it kind of saved my life. Like I was really depressed and like I didn't know what to do with my like energy, and I took fishing because I saw you doing it and it looked like so much fun. And I think you're gonna run into that too. Like, you know, like and then, you have a contagious personality with it where I think people are gonna go, you know what, he's having a good time, I can too, you know.
Right,
so
and then cool. That almost drove you probably to want to do it more and more.
Yeah,
too,
well, that's why I turned it into a show, because I'm like, well, how can I reach more people now? Like, because now like reaching people's fun and influencing people's fun, but wanting to like grow that so I can reach more people, like, you know, people like you who want to start doing content. Like, it's not just about fishing; it's about doing something that makes you happy. Yeah, and it's about chasing your dreams, and it's not necessarily in an office building. You know, right?
The way I see it, if you can have a career in doing something you love, you're gonna enjoy doing it much more.
Oh yeah, it's not work. You know what I mean? Like
you're out there, you enjoy doing it.
That's why I always say, like, when I have to work, like, you know, 12-hour days, I'm like, I gotta go fishing for 12 hours. You know, it's like, it's not that bad of a thing. Like, people are sitting at work and not liking their job right now. Like, it's not that bad.
You get to go out, film, fish.
This is the exciting one. So, I don't know a lot about archery. Like, I fired a bow probably 15 years ago. Probably not called firing a bow. That's probably how ignorant I am with it. I shot a bow 15 years ago. I set up a bow for bow fishing, and it's been in my garage for 10 years, never touched. Really? So I know nothing about it. But I know a lot of people who know a lot about it. So there's a company down south called Pine Ridge Archery. I don't know if you've heard of them. So they sent to you this. So I'm not going to tell you what's in it because I don't really know, to be honest with you, because I don't know stuff about archery. So you'll probably know what all this stuff is. So.
Bow stand.
So I'm assuming it holds your bow.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
there you go.
This right here, this will clamp onto the bottom limbs.
Okay.
And then in that way, it's like a tripod for your bow, so your bow can stand up. Like, this is more like, you know, ground hunting.
Yeah.
And like turkey hunting, like you were talking about.
Will you show it to me? Here, we'll just lay it all on the table. There's a whole bag of stuff here. I have a list of the stuff that they sent me because I don't know what any of it is. So.
And then this right here is it's a strap. It goes under your stabilizer and it goes around your wrist right here.
Okay.
So when you grab the bow and like you're supposed to technically drop it, and the strap's what holds it, but
so it gives you more support.
Yeah, some people run them, some people don't. That's all like preference wise. Okay. I do personally.
You have another one.
Right.
So they sent you a bunch of accessories. I'm gonna read this list right here because I don't know what I need to. I won't be able to tell you what it is. So there's the bow stand. There's an arrow puller. Yep. There's a equipment holder. There's a quick sling. There's an Allen wrench set. There's a hunter's combo pack. I don't know what that is. And then there's an extra thing. Oh, right here. They sent you a shirt too, so you can have one of their shirts, which I was told you were large.
Yeah, that is one of those that straps to the tree.
Okay.
And so that's like mostly like, I mean.
Oh yeah, I see the picture.
You can use it on private land, but that's like for public land because you're not supposed to drill anything into the trees or cut any branches. Okay. So in that way, it just straps to the tree. You can hang all your gear around the tree. It has all the hooks.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you got to get into bow hunting.
I want to. I don't know anybody that does it. Like, you're the first person I know that actually does that. So I'm like, you have to take me turkey hunting. I want to try it.
And this is an arrow puller. I've never used one of these though.
Well, you get to try one because I don't know how to use it.
And then the Allen set. Yeah.
So that's awesome. All good gear. I sent you a whole goodie bag, which is pretty cool. They also sent me a letter to tell you because I don't know any of this stuff. So let me see what. Right here. So I'm gonna read this out loud, because I want the camera to hear it. Yeah. So again, I'm not yelling at you, I promise. So he wrote this. This is the director of marketing for Dubro Products and Pine Ridge Archery. So he said, "Dear Koeden, dear young man," I'm reading this from him. "I would like to formally invite you to be the first member of the Pine Ridge Archery Ambassador Team. It's refreshing to see young men like yourself coming up in the sport of bow hunting and helping promote your passion to get others involved in it. We hope you enjoy some of the products we sent you and hope you and your family have a Merry Christmas. Mike will give you my contact info as well, and you can reach out to me for anything you need, and I look forward to hearing from you. From Brian Schiller from Pine Ridge Archery." So they just started a brand ambassador program.
Yeah.
And you know how those work?
Not
So
really.
usually they're all different, but usually they will share your content for you, promote it for you with their
Right.
brand. They'll send you any gear you need, anything you need to support you, so you'll have anything you need.
Right.
And any like information, anything that you need from an archery company to help you, they will give you. Like you'll
Right.
be like on their team kind of thing. Like,
Yeah,
they just started this program, and you're the first person they're accepting.
So it's
that.
kind of like a field staff program.
Sort of, except field staff usually gets discounts and stuff.
Yeah, field staff is only discounts.
Yes,
you know,
which
it's
is
not
tough.
Really,
Yes.
Yeah.
In the fishing world, we call those patch pirates.
Yeah.
People who just get as many as you can for discounts. Ambassador program is they work directly with you because they want to grow your content, so then you can use their products in bigger content.
And then so it grows them too.
Exactly. And then one more thing. So, like I said, I don't know anything about archery.
Right.
I didn't know what to do, so I went to professionals to find out what to do. So I went to this place called. Do you know where? You ever heard of Sunrise Archery in Fenton?
Nope.
You know where Fenton is?
I know where Fenton is, but I
Okay.
never heard of it.
So this huge archery shop. It's actually Andy told me about it. Sunrise Archery, a huge place, and it's like a toy store. I walked
Right.
for archery. I walked in there and I was like, holy crap! Like,
Right.
it's like Bass Pro for just archery.
Yeah, just
so
bows.
I went in there and talked to that guy, and I was like, hey, like, what can I get him to like? And I was like, can I get him arrows? And he goes, no, because everyone gets their own things.
Yeah,
like,
cut down and
Then I was
stuff.
like, oh, I'm gonna get him some broadheads. He goes, no, you can't really do that either because everyone gets their own. Like,
Yeah.
it's so custom. So what
It
I
is.
did
It really is.
I got you gift cards. So I got you $150 in gift cards
That's
for
sweet, man.
Sunrise Archery. So they donated a $50 gift card, and I bought you a $100 one myself. And then all their info is right here on the card, right here too. So you can go on Sunrise Archery, you
Right.
can go on their website. You can there's their address and phone number.
Probably end up going in the store to check it all out.
Dude, you will love that place.
Right.
That place is awesome. Dude, I don't know anything about archery, and I walked in there and I was like, I kind of want to get into archery. Like it was such a like they have a what's that called, like a range?
Yeah.
They have like a setup where you can like practice
Shoot,
and
yeah,
like check the
indoor
stuff out.
range.
But it's like right in the retail spot, so
Yeah.
it's like you're sitting there talking about something else, and you just hear arrows
Yeah.
flying past you. But I figured this will at least get you the opportunity to get arrows or broadheads
Right.
or the stuff that I literally couldn't figure out. Like I walked around the store and I was like, that looks cool, and the guy's like, yeah, but you don't know if he'll like it or not. I'm like, well, what about that? He goes, yeah, everyone's like
You
very
don't
picky
know.
with stuff, and so it's just like fishing where it's like you
Right.
can't buy a fisherman baits because everyone's got their own specific,
Right.
you know.
You're gonna use what you think works best.
So I figured between all that stuff they gave you and then all the stuff that you already have, then this will fill the gaps to make you get
yeah.
started. Then you have no excuse to not do better content. And so forth,
Right.
you know, like,
Yeah.
that was my goal. Is I'm like, I want to make it so you literally like, well, I got everything. I got to do it now.
Yeah.
Because I really want to see you follow this, man. Because it's one of those things where I didn't know what I was getting into when I started, and then after a couple years of doing it, it turned into a TV show, and you know,
Got much bigger than you ever thought.
but now it's like the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. You know, like being able to like share my passion with everybody is so much fun.
Right.
And like I know that's what you wanted to do too. So like this will make it happen.
Yeah, I know the way I look at it is if I can, go around every day going, even not staying just in Michigan, going to different states, you know, and pursuing, filming, killing,
And you can do it anywhere. That's what's cool about what we both do is you could do it in any state, any city,
Yeah.
anywhere you want.
Anywhere.
Yep. So, you excited?
Oh, I'm excited.
Not good? Yeah, I think it was like $350 worth of stuff. So it'll get you started at least.
Being excited is an underestimate.
Let's cheers to that then.
Yeah.
And I really want you to take me turkey hunting. I mean,
Yeah,
100%.
I got all the spots, I got
I would love
hundreds
to.
of anchors
I would
around
love
me.
to.
that
And I have
know about.
shotguns. I shoot a lot, but
Right.
I've never shot a bow, so I really want to try it with bows then.
Right. You really want to get in the bows?
I want to.
Oh.
Just because I think it's like 10 times harder than guns.
Oh, it is.
Like, I just feel like it's the most
100%.
challenging.
It 100% is. No, I
Anything.
definitely plan on sticking with it.
Yeah.
I want to figure out exactly which way I want to try to take it. And like I was saying, I want to take it with, start my own brand.
Yeah.
And then once that gets going, and then I'll start doing content.
Yep.
More content on YouTube and such.
I would say do the content and the branding together. That
Right.
way, if someone's like, "Oh, the brand's cool, the branding is cool.
Yeah.
Where can I see his stuff?"
Right.
And then if someone looks at your content and they go, "Oh, where is the stuff?" So you can
Right.
do it together. The guiding stuff I would do. I would slowly work that in, just because to be an official guide, you have to be licensed and everything. You know?
Well, you only have to be licensed if you're on public land.
Oh, you
If
can do
you're-
private land
You
without?
can do private land guides
Okay.
without a license. But yeah, other than that,
That'd be cool, man.
the guiding is cool. I helped my buddy do it a little bit, and then he wanted me to start doing it on my own for him. But that I just wasn't ready. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? At that particular point.
Yeah, well, hopefully all this stuff helps, and then hopefully,
it definitely will.
hopefully your content. I'm excited to see what you do, man. I really am. Like,
Big thanks to Pine Ridge Archery for all the gear they sent out. I love it. It should definitely be a big help get me started in the outdoor industry. Definitely plan on reaching out to them. I love the stickers. Ain't nothing better. Got a nice beanie out there, keep me warm. All thanks to Michigan International Prep School, or else none of this would be happening. Slowly pursuing my dreams.
and then if there is more stuff that you want that you're like, oh, I wish I had that, let me know and I'll get you another gift card too. Like,
Right.
I want to make sure you have everything you need to like really get started and like
Right, to be successful.
Like, this is like hooking jumper cables up to you and trying to jumpstart you. Like, I really want to see you do content, and I'm hoping in a year from now I can look online and be like, hey, I know that kid. Like, he took me turkey
That's
hunting.
what I'm hoping too.
So it'll be a lot of fun. Well, it's awesome meeting you, man.
It was great
really cool
meeting you too.
So make sure you guys stay tuned and look for his content on social media. I will be sharing links as it comes up, so follow my socials and you'll see all the stuff for his too. And can't wait to see what he does.
Yep, it'll be great. See, that's what I need right there.
The camera guy?
One of them.
I'm like,
one of them cameras.
Yeah. Well, it's great meeting you,
It
man.
was nice meeting you too.
I look forward to you bugging me, man. Like, message me as much as you want, for real. These are really nice chairs.
I think
Like,
we have some
way
cool
nicer
Definitely
than those
nice.
ones. Yeah, these are.
Speaking of, we've got a
Do you-
sledge
do you-
in for you.
Do you come in here, like, into the place at all?
No, not really. I know I do have to come in here for testing.
Oh, okay.
No, this is the first time I got to meet him in
Yeah.
person.
Oh, really?
He's been virtual.
So when they gave me a tour, I didn't realize, like, so she told me about the place, I looked online and read about it. They're like, it's so cool what they do here. So I expect you to reach out to me too. Like,
Oh, I
seriously,
definitely will be.
Don't be afraid to reach out for anything if you think it's stupid. I promise it won't be. Because I'm going to ask you a lot of dumb questions about hunting.
Yeah.
And you're going to be like,
That's how it is. You gotta ask questions to learn.
Yeah, true.
Yep. Nope. Never been around here before neither.
Well, you can get the.
It's our first time.
So this is kind of where our admin team is. We have a small little conference room, our HR department, and then our various. We have our superintendent, we have a director of human resources, a director of curriculum instruction, and a director of mentoring. We have a virtual reality system that they can get on and play. Obviously the basketball hoops. There's comfortable, the beanbags and things where they can kind of relax. The TV for some gaming and stuff as well. So just a spot that they can come if they want the extra help or just some socialization as well. So this is our elementary lab. We just are getting this started so elementary kids can come in as well. So it's still being built but coming along.
This is my favorite room I've seen so
Yes.
far.
So this is our School of the Arts room. We have a program where students can learn the drums, the guitar, vocal, piano, and then actual arts, drawing and things like that. So it's really cool as Mr. Card will take and put everything together. So he'll have all the drummers, they'll have a part, they'll have a vocal part and the drumming, and he'll put it all together into a video. It's on our socials. You'll have to check it out. Really cool. Just started that this year, but I think he's got almost 300 kids in the program. And what they create and what he's able to teach virtually is just incredible. That was something that I've never experienced, to be able to say, like, how are you teaching music?
Yeah,
through
well, he
the
was telling
computer?
me that he
Yes.
puts them all together in one video,
does.
and you can't tell.
You can't tell.
Yeah.
No, I mean, he green screens it all. They all look like they're sitting right next to each other. Sometimes it's kind of fun because if a student has the drumming part and a vocal part, you'll see like she's up here singing, but she's down here playing the drums, and
Yeah.
so you can
It's
figure
cool,
out. But
though,
it's incredible what he's been able to do with these kids. But yeah, he's got this whole setup. I always say I won't step in too far because I'm afraid I'm gonna knock something over or ruin it. But something that just really sets us apart from the other virtuals around.
It's awesome. This place is, like, I'm just so mad this didn't exist when I was a kid.
Me too. But something else that we have too that I don't have a space to show you, but we also partner with Wellspring. So any of our students that are having substance abuse issues can go there. They can still do school, but then at the end of the day, they're also getting their therapy treatments as well.
Okay.
So we do a partnership with that as well, which is really nice because that's something else that I've never heard in another
No,
state.
no,
So,
they just tell you to
yeah.
go home.
Right,
Like-
right. Yep, you're expelled.
Yeah.
We'll see you later.
It's
So,
true,
yeah.
yeah. Does this make you want to come here more often?
It's nice here, that's for
We have
sure.
a good time.
There's some cool stuff. Okay, so we're doing the tour right now, and this place is absolutely incredible. What they do here is so cool. They do everything is fine-tuned per student, per their journey. So the useless classes that people don't need in their career or what they want to follow aren't forced here. They force you into doing what makes you happy and following your dreams, kind of like what I do and what Koeden's going to be doing. So this place is awesome. if this would have existed when I was a kid, then I feel like I could have done a lot more things a lot sooner in life. But it's just cool that these kids have this awesome opportunity. What do you think, Andy? Pretty sweet?
It's pretty cool. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, so there's an esports program here, which is like, look at this. Like,
Our esports team can actually come in and
all right, so that was a lot of fun. I really think Koeden's gonna have a great time getting into content, and we might have made a little bit of a difference. I think he was a little bit shocked how much stuff we gave him. We gave him over $350 worth of stuff, and I could definitely tell that he was a little speechless, which is, it's awesome. So spreading the joy of Fishmas around, and we got a couple more of these we're gonna do this week, and I'm really excited. And I can't wait to share the video, so stay tuned, follow us on YouTube, watch all the content, and it's a whole lot of fun. What do you think, Andy?
Pretty cool. Place is awesome.
Yeah, this school's incredible, dude.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see Koeden's content.
I want to be like 15 again, so I can go.
Dead serious.
Actually, like it.
Yeah, if I could start school all over again, I would go here. Like it's they gear it towards every child and towards every child's interest, which is amazing.
Yeah.
It's how it should be.
You can't be weird at this school.
No, the weirder you are, the cooler you are, which is how it should be. So either way, stay tuned for more stuff, guys. I hope you enjoyed the footage here and the behind the scenes stuff. So we'll talk to you soon. Merry Fishmas.
The Bassquatch Hunter. Subscribe on YouTube.